your victory today after all the problems. 19 players were not well. Some of those who played today, as you said, were not well. But we've done what is important. You've picked 3 points from this game. I mean, how do you feel about the victory?
Yeah, feeling great because this is a very tough game. The problem that we had, we lost most of the players due to the infection, and we came in strongly with the psychologically. I sacked the boys that they shouldn't look down, so they should always do their maximum best, and this shows on the field of play.
What do you make of the players who have not necessarily played in a lot of games this season? And it started, we saw what happened when we saw Subontin playing. He hasn't played a lot of minutes. We saw Denchi playing in midfield. We saw Larry Sumala playing in centre back. What do you make of these players who gave their all today?
I keep saying that I don't train my players in one particular position. I used to train them with various positions. So when you are having a problem, definitely you can get those people who can fill that position.
And today Inkum scored from the sports. His performance all round as well. He played some very good football as Inkum.
Yeah, Inkum is not well, but he managed. The players, as I said earlier, they are all not well, but with the psychologically, they sacked themselves that they promised not to disgrace their fans and their families, and they did it.
Your next game is in Techiman when you play against 11 Wonders. What is the latest on the players and their fitness? Because that trip is only over the weekend.
Yeah, some of them are in the hospitals, and some of them have been given the drugs to take in. So from tomorrow going, we'll assess them. If possibly they can go with us. If not, we manage this team, and I know that probably when you go there, we do something different.
Coach, congratulations on today's difficult victory.
Thank
and
you
all
very
the best
much.
subsequent games.
Thank you very much.
Coach Michael will say, not the results you probably wanted, but at the end, your team lost by 1-0. What would you say is your biggest disappointment in this one?
Let me first congratulate the Hasselfolk team. I think with all their problems, they were able to, get the whole 3 points. I will congratulate them. But I think in the game-wise, we are self to be blamed because it's a game that we don't have to lose. Physically, we were ahead of Hasselfolk. I think in the maybe first 15-20 minutes, it was a balanced game. But after end of the first half to the full game on the second half, I think we were ahead of them. Putting a lot of pressure on them, but we couldn't take the chances. We couldn't score. If you can't take your chances, and then such a game is very painful to lose such a game.
Yeah, but when you look at the quality in attack, and attackers you paraded today, that disappointed didn't maybe create the clearest of opportunities to score.
Yeah, I'm disappointed. I would say they were disappointed because we were attacking our eyes. I think we were better than Hasselfolk. We were able to put a lot of pressure on them, and then Hasselfolk, you can see physically they were tired. With their problems, with their sickness, and so on, you can see they couldn't copy with us. But that's football. I have to accept it and then move on and make sure we go home and then correct our mistakes and win the next game at home.
Yeah, home is where you are very strong, and when you play the next time, you play in front of your fans. Relegation seems somewhat far from you. Do you think that it's beginning to get into the heads of the players that maybe they've done enough to avoid a drop?
Maybe I would say a little complacency was in the game because they saw that Hasselfolk was having the problems with the illness and so on. But I would say I'm disappointed with this game, with this scoreline, because even such a penalty, I don't want to say the referee was biased or something like that, but we couldn't lose this game. It's very painful, but all the same, like I was saying, tactically we were not bad. Maybe we slept a little, and then we saw that we can definitely, because of their problem, we can definitely win this game. So a little complacency was there, but it's very painful to lose such a game because you can see we were very organized in the game. We were able to control the game. We were putting a lot of pressure on them. They were not able to, move forward. They were sitting back. But I have to accept the defeat and then congratulate the Hearts of Oak team.
There was a moment where your captain Hag had to run from centre back to talk to Kwabena Owusu about something. It seemed to be heated. What was the discussion about?
Yeah, I think he was furious. I mean, he was thinking that you have to block the ball. You don't allow the opponent to play the ball. It's part of the game sometimes. So I would say we have to move on. I have to accept the defeat and then make sure the next game we are playing against ITU, we have to get our 3 points at all costs.
All right, coach. All the best.
Thank you.
Congratulations to you, Mohamed Al Hassan, captain for the day for Hearts of Oak and the man of the match. First off, we had all the problems that has happened in the camps of Hearts of Oak. How are your teammates?
Oh, not that good, but no matter what, we have to play the match. So before the match, we sat down, talked to ourselves. Although there are some crises at the camp, but we motivated ourselves that coming into this match, we need to take the 3 maximum points. And God be wonderful. He gave us the 3 maximum points.
What do you make of your teammates who stepped in today? They've not necessarily played a lot of games this season, like William Denchi, Subontin, and your defensive partner today, Larry Sumela. What do you make of their performance and their contribution?
Oh, they were fantastic. Looking at the way they played. You know, they've been off for a very long time. And they coming into this match. You know, before we were coming into the match, coach sat them down, told them what they are supposed to do on the field. And looking at the way they play, I think they did everything coach told them to do. So they were fantastic.
There was a moment where I saw you having a deep conversation with Larry Sumela. Can you tell the viewers and your fans what the discussion was about?
Oh, it wasn't anything serious, you know. Being his new place that he's playing, you know, there are certain petty mistakes that he made. But as we keep on playing, I keep encouraging him that the mistakes will come. But when it comes, you just put them behind him and concentrate on the match, because it's 90 minutes. After the 90 minutes, everything is gone. So he should just concentrate. The mistake will keep on coming, but he should come in semi and play. And he did exactly that. Finally,
what have you made of your performance this season and in this game as well?
Oh, looking at it, it's like, well, it has been a fantastic season for me personally. And I'll thank God Almighty and I'll thank the fans for the support that they've been giving me. It's not the end of the road. We will do our maximum best to put the smile on their faces always, so they should keep on supporting us.
Congratulations today, man of the match.